I get this asked all the time, how do I sell my deal? Josh, I see you sell properties in like hours. How do you do it? And it all comes down to a system. I'm very scientific about how I do it, but it's very simple. And so I can show you guys how to do the same thing. And oftentimes I'll put on live trainings, usually once a week, once every couple of weeks, you can check out. I go a little bit more in depth on this. But basically what you want to do is most people, they get a deal and then they maybe put some bandit signs in the area, post it on Craigslist, call the 2 or 3 or 5 people that they know that buy deals and hope that they can sell the property. What I recommend doing is having a huge buyer's list, okay? And I give awesome ways to do that in my trainings, but to make it really simple, one of the ways is if you can, get a list of local realtors and send your deals to local realtors. They know buyers and oftentimes they are buyers. There's a lot of real estate investors that don't list houses or represent buyers. They just invest, but they have their real estate license. So get that list, send them your deals. Now, be scientific about how you position your deals. See, most people send out a deal and there's like one picture, maybe like 6 pictures, and they're just kind of like random, like one of a corner of a bedroom, and then like one of like half of the front house, and then like one of like kind of the backyard, or like the neighbor's backyard. Doesn't really make any sense. I'm kind of exaggerating and I'm kind of not, like you'd be blown away. I get dozens of wholesale emails for local in Phoenix every single day, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'll open them and glance them, and I've kind of got a step rule for like, all right, I spend 5 seconds, does it pass that? Then I spend 10 seconds, if not, all right, then I spend a minute on it, all right, oh, maybe there's a deal here. Most of them get weeded out within 5 seconds. So when you look at, you're gonna put this, you gotta put a package together when you sell it. Okay, so you want to have a huge list of people you can send your deal to. Now you want to package it correctly. Know that most people are going to be lazy. Look at the process I just told you. Now it's in part because people send them out crummy and send out crummy deals. It's also because I'm a human, right? And I've got a lot of things to do, and that's how everybody is. I've got this to do and that to do. So one thing, don't blast your properties on Fridays because everybody's in weekend mode and busy and trying to get out of town for the weekend or trying to get to Saturday or whatever they're trying to do. Monday through Thursday is when you want to blast your deals. Morning to late morning is great. You don't want to be like first thing in the morning, but where they might see it and already have, you want people to have kind of cleared out their email for the day and then get it. So I like to send them out, around 10 o'clock is awesome, 10 a.m. So then you send it out and what you want to do is you want to basically make sure they see everything they need to see and highlight anything that they might see that you can explain. Don't make them do a bunch of work. Know that they might pull it up and see, oh, well, that one sold for really cheap. Yeah, but did you know it had an unpermitted addition and it was falling apart and blah, blah, blah. And it sold, they put it on the MLS, but really it was never on the MLS. It sold in 0 days, which meant it was an inside deal. So you can explain that to your buyers. Otherwise, they just pull it up and they go, it's not even really a deal. So what about the house that was sold off market and didn't even show up? So it's important, look at the tax record, see stuff. There might be closings that sold off MLS, and you can use these to help you get good deals as well. If you're just looking at MLS closings, when you're looking at comps to sellers to justify your price, it's gonna be kind of hard. If you can find some off-market ones, those will help you out a lot. So put together a great package, have great photos. Now when you do photos, have the photos, and if you can do a video, that's great. Have the photos be in sequence going through the house. What I like to do is the top 6 photos. I'll have like the money shot, front of the house, and then like highlight whatever, like if it's got an awesome living room, highlight that. If it's got a great pool, highlight that. If it's got like whatever, highlight that in the first 4 to 6 pictures. Then come back to the front, and that's like a second picture of the front of the house, and go front of the house, front porch, front door, open the front door, living room, and walk through the house so that when the buyers, you're not selling the house to someone who wants to live in it. You're being very sequential so that your cash buyer who goes to your picture, clicks on your pictures link and looks at the pictures, can feel like he's walking through the house. And then when he calls you and says, hey, I want to get in it, you say, what questions do you have? I put everything in the pictures right there and I was just in the house yesterday. Well, okay, is there anything else I need to know? Okay, it's going to be a good deal. So I can be like, all right, well, what do I got to do to get it? That's how the conversations go when I sell these wholesale properties, guys, every single time. Positioning, pictures, boom. Highlight the details, right? So it's usually one picture is my email blast. I've got one picture of the property, then I've got the address of the property, then I've got, and this is another thing on pricing. Most people are going to put price, maybe just price, or they'll put price and then ARV, or after repair value. And why I don't like to do that is that makes people do a bunch of work. People don't want to do a bunch of work. Okay, sells wholesale price 50 grand, ARV 100. Well, how much work does it need? I don't know if that's a deal or not. So what I do is I go wholesale price $50,000. As is value, $80,000. ARV, $130,000. So they know just from the as is value and the wholesale value, there's a heck of a deal here. Highlight that for them. So money shot. And I usually make that, I don't edit my pictures and make them all look all fancy, because cash buyers are gonna be like, why are you trying to sell this deal so hard? So have good pictures, but you don't need to like have them professionally like edited or anything, okay? Okay, so you've got your price, and then you've got your values. So my top picture, I make it very vivid so it's eye-catching when they open their email. But then I've got click here to see pictures, and I've got that near the top, right under the asking price and stuff, and the address, and then again near the bottom, so that once they scroll to the bottom, it's always really easy either place, whether they want to do it right away, or they kind of read all the info, and then they want to look at pictures. So you've got that both places, really big in all caps, click here for pictures. When they click on those pictures, it takes them to a Dropbox link, and they walk right through the house. And if you can have a video there, that's great. Okay, then after you got that, you've got your bullet points. So your bullet points are going to be, 1,200 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, huge backyard. Could be like whatever, all those things, all tile floors, right? Air conditioning, whatever, like the bullet points, the good stuff. Now, if there's anything you need to explain about the house, the bad, whatever, I usually just kind of put that in a paragraph below the bullet points and just kind of say, it could use this and this and this, which would probably increase the value or like whatever. So explain that, then have the comps that support the numbers that you showed them at the top. And then this is very important. A lot of people put call for details or call for more info. Or, like, what? Put call Josh to buy now. So then when they call, you're like, and they're asking you a bunch of questions, you're like, hey, I think I've already got this sold. If you want, I can call you back like tonight or tomorrow, if whatever. They're like, oh, no, I want the property. Okay, cool, right? So it's awesome, guys. I hope that helped. I've got a whole bunch more stuff too. So you guys follow me, leave a comment, do something, and sign up for the webinar this week, and let me know what's going on in your real estate investing business. Shoot me a message, a DM, or leave a comment below, and I hope you can hit like. Thanks.